everybody, this is ShareBear0607 and welcome back to my channel. Today I have an American Girl tutorial for you. Today I want to talk about hair extensions. And what I mean by hair extensions are like those little clip-in hair pieces. Now, American Girl sells these little pieces in a 3-pack for I think $15. And these, the ones that I'm going to show you today, are not from American Girl. And they are actually from Sally's Beauty Supply, and they come in lots of different colors. There's this bubblegum like hot pink and like a really pretty purple color. And the other ones I have are red and blue, pretty blue color. So now the difference between the ones from Sally's and the ones from American Girl is that the ones from Sally's are meant for humans, meaning that they are synthetic but heat resistant synthetic hair. So the ones from American Girl are not heat resistant. So you cannot put a curling iron or a flat iron or any of that kind of stuff on the American Girl ones without damaging both the clip-in and the curling iron or flat iron or styling wand or whatever it is that you're using, because it will melt it. So the one thing that's really cool about these is they are called Sassy Colors Color Clips. I know that these do come in multiple colors than the ones I showed you, but these are the ones that my Sally's had on hand. My Sally's is kind of not so great and doesn't have a lot of variety. So, so I only picked up the ones that were available. Now I'm going to show you how to style a doll's hair with the clip-ins. One thing that's really cool about these clip-ins, as I said, is that they are heat resistant. So if you have a doll that is curly haired, like one of the Maya G dolls or something, that has like the curly hair, you can use these heat resistant ones from Sally's and style them or curl them to the same texture as your doll's hair. So that way it doesn't look weird when you're trying to put it in the doll's hair and then it's not the right texture. Because it would be really weird if you stuck a straight clip-in in a curly doll's hair, because it would be really noticeable and it would look weird. So I imagine that you could probably, I don't have the ones from American Girl, so I cannot speak firsthand, but I imagine that you can probably, do the typical sponge curler, air dry thing on those clip-ins, but I'm not positive on that, so don't quote me. But anyway, so basically what you can do with these is the ones that I have cut down to size, these are cut down to the size or the length that I want for Evie's hair, because she's the one that wears them. I bought them before I had Grace, and maybe Grace might wear them in the future, but for now they are for Evie. And they do come in 18-inch long strands. So unless you have like Kanani, who has very, very long hair, you probably will need to trim these down to size. And how I do that is I just, once I take them out of the package, I figure out where I want them on the doll's head, and then I clip them in, and then kind of figure out, where I want it to be like snipped off, and then I remove it from the doll's head so I don't accidentally cut the doll's hair, and then I snip off whatever length I don't want. And I actually keep the rest of the hair in a baggie because I could use these for other things. Sounds kind of weird, but yeah, I could use it for something else. Or I can make another track like this, or something like that eventually. But anyway, so I am going to show you first how to install or clip in one of these nifty little clip-ons that I have. They're the same kind of clip, like they're the bendy snap, bend and snap type clip. And all I do is, let's see if, raise the camera. My tripod is like really stiff right now, sorry. So what I do with these is I figure out where I want it on the doll's head and how much of the extension I want to see. Now for Evie, she likes to have peekaboo strands poking through, and I've actually managed to create or recreate a hairstyle that was pictured in one of the catalogs using these. So I'll do a tutorial on that. So you just clip it in, very easy. And what I like to do is, I like to like move the hair around. So you can kind of see that there. I just kind of like move the hair around, and then I put the other hair on top of the comb part of the extension so that it covers the comb, because you don't want to see that. And then I just adjust the hair so that you can still see the highlight. And then the other thing I would like to show you is how you actually like curl these extensions. Now again, I'm going to repeat that these are not the American Girl ones, these are the ones from Sally's. So I just want to show you really quick how you can curl it to make it be like, you know, to fit your doll's hair texture. So I have my rat tail comb, which you could use this or your American Girl brush or whatever. Whatever you have on hand is fine. And then what I do is, you don't have to spritz it with water. The only time I do that is if it's unruly and it doesn't want to like lay properly in the curling iron. Then I might spritz it and then brush it through so that it's all like straight before I put it through the curling iron. Because I've actually heat styled this multiple times and it's in perfect condition still. So basically what you do is you run it through and then you just wrap it around like you would a human's hair, right? Now be careful, and if you are young, don't do this. Have your parents help you with this. And then leave it on there a couple seconds and then release the curl. And then what you have to do is you have to leave it on the table like that until it cools. So once it cools, I will come back to you guys and we will see what it looks like once it's all cooled. Okay, so it's all cool now, and the reason why you want to let it cool is to set the curl, and then you just lift it up and it's curly. You can see there how it's curly. Now obviously the smaller barrel of curler you use, curling iron or whatever that you use, the tighter the curl will be. But this is the only curling iron I have because my hair is naturally curly, so I use my curling iron as like a tamer. So, but let's go ahead and see what it looks like in Evie's hair. Obviously her hair is straight, so it's going to be drastically different from the rest of her hair, but that way you can kind of get a sense of what it looks like. So, just section off the hair. Really easy to use. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the ones from Sally's are $1.50 each. Yeah, you heard that right. $1.50 each. So the ones at American Girl are $16 or $15 for a 3-pack. So you're saving a lot of money, and they're more versatile because you can heat treat them. So I personally like the Sally's ones more because you can do more with it. So you can kind of see there, obviously if I had a different doll that had curly hair, this would be able to fit into her hair nicely and you would still be able to have like that pop of color. It still looks cool like that, but I mean, you know, her hair's straight, so it looks kind of weird. Like if I ever put these in Molly's hair, which I doubt I ever will, because the most modern that doll goes is the 50s, and that's pushing it for me. So, probably, unless I get a Maya G or Truly Me doll, that has curly hair, I doubt I'll ever style it with a curl in it. But I just wanted to show you how versatile it is and how awesome it is to put these in your doll's hair and have it still be cheap, but still really good quality. You can see how well it fits in the doll's hair. It's customizable in the sense that you can change the texture of the hair, so you can curl it, you can have it be super long or longer than your normal doll's hair, which would be weird, but you could do that if you wanted, or you could cut it and have it be really short. So if you have a boy doll and you want him to be kind of edgy, you can add like some like red to his hair or something like that. I was actually going to do that for Eric's hair, but I just haven't done that yet. But anyway, so what's really cool, and like I said, I've heat treated this extension, this pink extension, multiple times, and I'll show you how easy it is to put it back to how it was. I mean, it's super duper duper simple, and like I said, this is using heat, so please don't do this unless you have your parents' permission or your parents are going to help you, and because I don't want you to hurt yourself or your doll's stuff. And please, for the love of all that is holy in this world, please do not do this on your doll, okay? Because you will burn your doll's hair and you will ruin your curling iron or your $100 ceramic flat iron, okay? Just please do us all a favor and don't do that. There's my little disclaimer. So see, it just went back to normal. It's straight again, and I could do another once over. And if I want to get this super duper straight, like let's say I'm doing this on Julie or something like that, like I'm putting this on Julie, what I would do is, because I've done this before, is what you do is you get it not super wet, but you just kind of spritz it, and then you do a brush through. This one needs a little bit more water on the ends. And I'll brush it through again. So then what you do is you just, and that sizzling is the water, not the hair. And you could do this with a flat iron too, but this is what I have out right now. And then it's kind of like pancaked, and then it's straight again. See? Super easy, super simple. And I think that they're good. I think that they're better than the American Girl ones, just for the simple fact that you can change the texture and length of the hair, and you have more to work with to begin with. So if you have a doll that has longer hair like Julie, then you don't have like your extension being cut off like halfway through her hair because her hair is so long. You know what I mean? Like, so like on the ones that American Girl comes with, they only go to like right there on her head, because like if that's the length of her hair, because her hair is so long. But anyway, I hope you like this video, and comment down below if you have any of the American Girl clip-in hair clip-in extensions, and do you like them? And I think that you guys should give these a try. Have your mom or dad or whoever, big sister, take you to Sally's Beauty Supply or anywhere that sells these kinds of like synthetic hair extensions, like with the clips, and just give it a try, because it's cheap and they're only like $1.50 or $1 depending where you go. And you know, it's, as long as they're heat resistant, this tutorial will work for you. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to click the subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.